a double wishbone suspension system at all four wheels. These two large metal pieces, shaped like the letter A, will hold a spring and shock absorber.
The double wishbones are excellent for the body performance and for handling.
Here, they use a special cart to complete the suspension system. A cart designed by workers on the line. It was their idea of how to make their work perfect. At the SLS Ultimate Factory, everyone understands a German expression. Perfekt ist nicht gut genug. Perfect isn't good enough.
For the SLS, perfect is not good enough. They are working every day to be perfect and to be much more than perfect.
The SLS suspension system allows engineers to build in maximum control over how each wheel independently reacts to bumps and cornering forces. And it gives an SLS driver maximum control over the car.
The speed you can do it was unbelievable to me, and I can assure you I have driven some cars in the past.
Cornering hard or pedal to the metal. At the heart of the SLS is a one-of-a-kind engine. An engine built at the AMG plant in Affalterbach, Germany. About 30 miles northwest of the main factory in Sindelfingen. Here they have a special philosophy about how to build the engine for the SLS.
The philosophy we follow here at AMG is one man, one engine.
A simple philosophy with a singular goal: to build a perfect engine. A typical day here begins with one of AMG's specially trained technicians using a hoist to put a new engine block onto his car. The new block is bolted to the cart. There's no sense of urgency. The pursuit of perfection takes time.
They are not really in a rush, not really in a hurry. They are given the time. The most important thing is, the quality must be right.
Then, in a process that will be repeated over and over throughout the build, a scanner connected to a small computer records the unique serial number of the block.
What we do with the tablet PC here is we're trying to guide the mechanic throughout the whole system, and all major parts are being scanned and compared to bill of materials, so we make sure that every part that has to go in the engine is being put there.
They turn the engine upside down. Remove the bottom half. Carefully clean it by hand. And then one by one fit specially designed bearings that look like rounded metal clips into position and oil them. These bearings are just one of dozens of new parts designed for the SLS engine. Parts that are lighter but stronger than those used in previous Mercedes engine designs. With 571 horsepower, the SLS is the most powerful V8 of its type. The technician moves his car to the next station. There is no traditional assembly line, just a large room where each man moves his engine to wherever he needs to go next.
He takes basically the engine block from station to station to station to find the tools, to find the parts he needs to assemble the engine, and at the end of the day he has completed his own complete engine.
The crankshaft comes next. It's a critical part of any engine. It changes the up and down movement of the pistons into a spinning motion that will deliver power to the rear wheels. It's positioned and installed as carefully as a jeweler handcrafted an expensive watch. The pistons are so finely machined, they almost look like fine jewelry.
Right, this one, we're about to assemble the piston. There's not a lot of automation going on.
One at a time, they carefully oil all 8 pistons by hand. Set them into position. And then hold them in place using bolts on the bottom of the engine. It's a process that's about touch as much as technique.
Putting the piston in the crankcase is about the tactile feeling of the hands of the mechanic.
Then, the engine rolls to the next station. Here, a special machine will make final adjustments to the bolts that secure each piston to the crankshaft. But first, the technician uses his scanner to read a barcode on the machine. It's all part of the computerized information that's being compiled for each individual engine. By the time the engine's finished, AMG will have a remarkable, in-depth record of not only what parts were used, but precisely how the engine was built.
If you would print out all this data on paper, you get about 40 pages of information about every engine we have.
A computer screen verifies that each bolt is tightened just the right amount. But the final check will be human. As hands crank the engine, and eyes watch the pistons move up and down.
At 190 miles per hour, the wind will literally lift ordinary windshield wipers off the glass. So did we build a slower car? Or design wipers that could handle anything? What do you think? The Cadillac CTS-V, the world's fastest production sedan. We don't just make luxury cars, we make Cadillacs.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Does it take 2 to tango?
Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
With the Venture Card from Capital One, we get double miles on every purchase, so we have a trip to Vegas twice as fast. And since double miles out of fast, we can bring the whole gang. It's seasonal. We get double miles every time we use our card, no matter what we're buying. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's hard to beat double miles.
If anyone objects, let them speak now, forever hold their...
Get the Venture Card from Capital One, Money Magazine's best rewards card if you aim to rack up airline miles.
What's in your wallet?
Get
set because it's the first anniversary of the new, faster...
Don't miss our $5 million overstock blowout sale only at JR Furniture. That's right, we're overstocked with new inventory and need to make room fast. This bedroom group was $19.99, now only $11.88 with a free chest. Or check out this living room. It was $13.99, now only $8.88 with free chair. This reclining living room was $17.99, now only $12.88, and you can take home a recliner free. Free same-day delivery, free financing, free sales tax, only at JR Furniture.
Are IRS penalties and interest compounding daily? Is the IRS ruining your life? Stop the cycle now.
Hello, I'm John Harris, president of J.K. Harris & Company. Over the past decade, our ex-IRS agents and tax professionals have successfully negotiated settlements for our clients, saving them millions of dollars.
Call now for a free face-to-face local appointment and J.K. Harris's free IRS tax secrets. Call 800-434-0571. 800-434-0571.
50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's an intense, molten, scorching, lifeless, toxic, liquid fireball from hell. There's no place like home. 4.5 billion years in 2 hours. Golden Plain. Earth, making of a planet. Premiere Sunday at 8 on National Geographic.
The next step in building the SLS engine requires installing the crankcase cover on the bottom of the engine. In position bolts by hand. And then tighten them using a special machine that ensures a perfect fit between the cover and the engine. They carefully install timing belts that coordinate the movement of internal engine parts on the front of the engine block. And then rotate them with a hand crank to make certain everything is working the way it should. Then, they move the engine to another workstation where they position the front cover bolted on. At this point, there's about an hour's work left to complete the engine. They sparingly apply a rubber-like sealer and then seat the gaskets that will form the seal between engine and cylinder heads. Each cylinder head will be held down by 10 bolts. But before they can attach them, they check to make certain the heads are clean. And there are no minor scratches or imperfections that could compromise the engine's performance. An SLS engine is built with more than great craftsmanship. Each engine is built with personal pride.
The special pride and craftsmanship of every mechanic, starting from scratch.